Right. It's already getting right at it. That's a good thing. Good. Good.
Mr. Brennan, do you have a physical copy?
Yeah, I do, and I do, and here we go. And yeah, so this project, I used to just do it as a singular thing. Then I decided that didn't make any sense because I used to do it just so it was like half of it, and then I decided a real townhouse should have both sides. So I went ahead and did that, and so so I increased it, but it's not going to be a lot more difficult. It just should be like a mirror type thing. But yeah. A couple things I did want to talk to you guys about as we're gathering, so let's all get settled in. I'll do attendance and then we'll talk about what we're doing here. Oh my. Okay, one of the professors here at the school actually had these books for you guys. Actually, she has a list here, so I'm just gonna give it to those that do have it. So you get one right here, you get one here, and then let's see here, Jennifer, you get one. And I, again, this professor, she's great, and I'm not really sure how this all works, but these are good. All right. So you get one, and I don't know what the criteria is here. I don't know if she's had a. I think you get one. And let's see here. Yes. And it's just a book. So weird. It's college math. And that's all right. Free. All right. Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch. You've heard that. And I think that's probably pretty true. Okay. So let's do this right now. All right. Class is a little thin right now, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and do the attendance. So I'm just going to do the attendance. I'm going to do a little bit of lecturing to kind of explain some things that I've put on the sheet as being required, and then I'll let you guys work. So, okay, so let's just do this real quickly here. So, Jakai is here, and Sierra is not here. Jennifer Collins is here. This is class 16. Nick Coey is not here. All right, Alan Flowers not here. Probably be here late. Aiden is here. Yes. Okay. All right, Quinn is here. Amadou is not here. All right, Anna just got here. All right. Philip, no. All right. Jacob here. Paul Rodriguez not here. Anthony is here. Addison is here. Maya. And all right. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. Let's do this now. I've been kind of watching your projects that have gone along here. Now let me just kind of lecture for just a few minutes, just to kind of explain something. So let's return back to here. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to kind of finish what you're doing right now. Then I'm going to kind of go back to this and talk about what the deliverable needs to be. Now I realize some of you may get this done tonight. My plan was to give you this week and the Tuesday when we get back to finish this. That's my plan right now, because there's quite a bit going on here, and I want to make sure, because I don't want to cheat it. We got the very beginning part, but we're not done. Also, there's going to need to be some refinements, and there could be some hiccups along the way. Okay, so I'm going to take over your screens, and I will let you guys take it from there. So here we go, and you're going to go here. So over here, I'm going to do this, and we're going to continue. Okay, and as I've always done, this is class number 16, Cad for Construction, spring semester 2026, and this is for Monroe Community College. So, getting into this right now and talking about it, let me see if I can get all the lights on. Okay, I guess that's all the lights on. Okay, so taking a look at this right now, let's take a look, first of all, at the sheet, which has does anybody need the actual project sheet? You guys all set? I think everyone's got it. Okay, that's here. Okay, let's go through here. Well, we talked about number 1 and number 2, creating exterior walls, base constraint, and so forth, creating stairs, making a shaft from floor 1 to floor 2, creating 2 sections to view the project, and oh, we didn't. I guess we did do that. We did do the sections. We had to do that. We actually only needed 1, but we wanted to see the stairs, so we did that. Creating a floor plan, adding doors and windows, creating ceilings. We didn't go over that. So creating ceilings in first, second floors. I don't think you guys need me to show you that again, do you? The ceiling's pretty straightforward as far as that goes. You want to make sure, though, when you put them in, you put those in on the ceiling plan. So that means when you're putting in the ceiling, you will go over here to ceiling plans and you put them in there. And then once you do that, you would actually begin to place the items. So I'll show you that real quickly.
Brennan, the ceiling has to go first before you put the floor down, right? So you got to put the ceiling to get the level 2.
Actually, actually no, you wouldn't have to. So over here, the floor can be in first, and then once the floor is in, then you put the ceiling in. So I'm just going to put a ceiling in right now and show you how this works. So I'm going to go to level 1. Well, I'm going to level 1 first of all, show you what it looks like. So if I go into here, take a look at it, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go up here and put a camera in. So put a camera in here, and I'm on the first floor. I'm just going to go ahead and look over this direction. I do that, and that's what that looks like. So we're good to go there. All right, so that is what we're seeing. So that is how that is. And, yep. Oh, yeah, here we go. And let's see here. So we got this. And yeah, and I got this one right here. There we go. Yep. And so what we're doing right now, if I go here and if I were to put this other information on here, if I go to realistic and take a look, you can see right here, that is the floor above. Okay, if I click on that, that's the floor. That's not a ceiling. Okay, so now what I want to do here is typically in a residential type of situation, what you got going on, I think I mentioned this before, but just to be really clear how that is, in a residential situation, when you have 2 stories, typically what happens is you'll have the floor. This is how it is in my house, every house I've ever looked at. You've got the floor, and essentially the floor is joists that are above you, okay? Floor joists that are above. And then essentially there's just drywall that's actually tacked onto that, okay? Basically it's nailed onto it. That's how it is. That's all the ceiling has to be. So the ceiling only has to be 5/8 of an inch thick, and it just goes right there. I think I gave you the right, I think I included that ceiling here. But right here, all you're seeing is the floor. That's all you're seeing right here. So, and that floor, the height of it is level 2. So let's see if I can't do this. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to level 1 here, and this is what it looks like. And what I'm going to do now, oh, you know what I didn't do here? I didn't make this, actually, I did make a shaft. So the shaft shouldn't make any difference. Or did I make the shaft yet? I don't know if I did or not. Anyway, we'll get to the shaft. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make a ceiling. So I'm going to go here to ceiling. Now go to ceiling. Yes, I have this. It's compound ceiling, gypsum wall board on metal stud, and that's not what I want, actually. Oh, did I not change this? I didn't change it. Okay. Uh, yeah, I probably should have done that. Oh well, yeah. All right, let's see what generic is. Generic ceiling. Let me look at this real quickly here. Generic ceiling. Have any height of it? Does it have anything, does it? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I should have given you guys this. Oh well, that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. We'll just go ahead and we'll put in a ceiling. We're just going to go ahead and we'll go to automatic ceiling and we'll put one over here and we'll put one over here. All right, you're going to click here and click there. And for some reason, there we go. Okay, let me go back. Okay, good. Okay, so we got that. So it actually went, and I now have 2 ceilings right here. If I click right here, that tells me that's the ceiling. And actually, what I want to do here, let me back this up. Let me get out here. So we got this one. I'm going to change this one to, I'll make it, yeah, let me just leave it generic, see what that looks like. And let me just do this to make sure we're all in the same place here. So I'm going to go there, I'm going to look at my 3D view. Now check this out. There it is right there. There's your basic ceiling, and that's it. So the ceiling is sitting right there, and that actually looks fine. Okay, so that's looking good right there. So at this point right now, I've got, yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. So I have the ceiling right here, and that is the view that we're seeing. So I've got that. Yeah, so just using the generic ceiling will work out probably the best right there. So we'll just do a generic ceiling. So I got the generic ceiling, and that's how you would do that. Now now once I've got that in place, if I actually want to put in light fixtures, which I do, I would go here and I'd go to component. And when I go to, oh, by the way, I put in some cool cars here. See this Audi here? Yeah, so I got, yes, I did. And yeah, there we go. And the thing is, and I also gave you, I put a bunch of cool cars in here because I thought, that crappy truck was getting old, so we had to do something. So I got the Revit Tesla Cybertruck here too. Okay, so anyway, you can download more stuff too. I just decided to, let's put in some, spice this thing up a bit. So we got that going. So what I really need here is lights. I got way off track, but I'm going to go here and I want to find lights. So I go down here and I'm going to scroll down. And if I go down here, I should be able to see the lights. Let's see, are we seeing lights right here? Okay, here is a wall lamp, TV stand. And if I don't have some, we might have to load some up. But let me take a look here. Pretty sure I've got some lighting here. And let me take a look real quickly. I'm not seeing that floor lamp. There's your floor lamp. Downlight. There we go. Downlight. Okay, downlight. Here's a recessed can. Now, these are tending my favorite. So I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to place one. What the heck? I'll go ahead and place one right here, like where people come in the house. I'll go here. And then what I could do is I could just go ahead and I could continue to place these. Or I could go ahead and make a pattern of these. Okay, so if I zoom into here right now, I've got this one in place. And if I kind of go over here, I'm just going to go ahead and go like this. So I've got that one in place. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to go to copy. And when I go to copy, it's going to keep them. See how it keeps it in order right here? See how it's actually keeping it in a line? It gives me a dashed line, so it makes it easy. So I'm going to make these 6 feet apart from each other. 6 feet, 6 feet. 6 feet, and I'll do one more over here, 6 feet, and that's roughly about right. Okay, so I've got that. Now from there, I could copy them again, and I'll do the same thing. Now here's a cool trick. When you're in Revit, you don't always want to have to pick on everything every time, but if I click on this, and if I right click my mouse, I can go to select all instances, visible in view. Very easy way to do this. And then when I do that, I can go ahead and do a copy. So I go here and copy, and I go here. Now, what the heck? I'll just go ahead and I'll go. I'll go. What the heck? I'll go 9 feet. 9 feet right there, and I'll do it again. Go over here, 9 feet again, and if I miss that one, it won't show up, but that's okay. I'll go to 9 feet one more time. We do that. Okay. So then when you get that, just to show it looks like this. Then you got your ceiling. That ceiling looks pretty rough there. I might have to. If the ceiling looks like that, you can always take it, like I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it a little bit. It says height offset from this. It says 8 feet. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make that 7'11". See if that helps a little bit to change that. Yeah, I made it 7'11" and made it better. Okay, so if that happens, you can just change it and drop it down a hair, and you can do that. Now, here's the cool thing when you get this far. If I go over here and if I go to view, and if I go over here to render, and I render this view, I'm going to go ahead and make it medium. So I'll go here and I'm going to change it to be you want to use artificial because you want those lights to show up. So you can use sun and artificial, and then you go ahead and you click the render, and then it's going to take a second to crunch, and we'll see what this looks like. So once we get this right here, it looks like this, and the lights are not as bright as I want them to be. Now, here's the cool thing. I can actually turn up the volume of these lights here if I want to. And if I go here to artificial lights, I can go here, and those are already there. And then what I could do, I could adjust the exposure by going here and then just making it brighter. I could do this and hit apply, and that's already better just like that. Or I could do it a little bit further, and I could also turn the lights on so that they're a little bit more, a little stronger. So we got that right there. And looks like I got a pretty shiny ceiling there. Oh, well, that's fine. And then going over here, if I wanted to kind of grab these, if I grab one of these, and if I right-click and go to select all instances, I actually, visible in the view, then I have these, what I can do here is going into here, I think there's a place, yeah, IFCGUID, I think there's a place I can turn this up a little bit. Let me try this. I'm going to go here. Yes, I just, now what I'm doing right now is if you ever want to change something, you can go to edit type. So I have, in this case, I have all my lights there. I go to edit type. Now look at this. I can go and I can give it different power, Over here, I can actually change it. This one's glass, white, high luminance. Okay, then I've got this right here, and okay, here we go. This is where I can actually turn on the initial intensity. So the initial intensity right here, it says it's 100. Well, guess what we're going to do? We'll turn that up. Turn that puppy up. We'll double it and hit OK. And now I got twice as much wattage in there. Let's see what it does. So I'm going to render it again. So I'll go back over to where's my 3D view? All right, I guess, well, I'm in the 3D view. So I'll go ahead and render it again. So go to view, and we'll go to render. And I know I'm showing you a lot of stuff here, but we've kind of done this before. I'm just going into the weeds a little bit to kind of show you how this works. So now at this point, since I turned those on, I get more light. I get the lights are actually a bit more intense. You can see how they're actually a bit better than they were. And so I can do that, and I can, again, adjust the exposure. I can also change it to be warmer, and change also the saturation, so it gives you a little bit more of, intense colors. I can also, let's see here, saturation, there's warm versus cold. Yeah, I'll make it a little bit warmer over here. So I'll apply that. And this is just how you do that. Okay, so that is how you do those things. So that's how you put in the lights. And then you could also put in floor lamps, and you can download stuff too. So that is how you would make the ceilings. And I just use generic. I use the generic ceiling type, which is just there, and that's going to probably be the best bet. So we have that going on. Now, other than that, we talk about creating your own ideas. You got that. Using your own ideas in design. Create 1, 2 benders. We got that. We did the ceiling lights. Create a 3D view for the first and second floor. So you want to do this, and just to make it clear again, once you get this populated, you're going to want to save this view. So you're going to want to go to render like I just did, and you want to render a view. And once you get the view the way you want to, you save it to your project. This particular project you're going to hand in a complete set of plans like we've done before. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to right here, save to project. So you choose save to project. I'm going to name this first floor render, just like that. And we got that, and then that's part of the project. That's all you have to do. All right, so that is how you would render it. Okay, then you can create a wall section. We've gone over this before, but just to talk about how this looks, if we go over to the, this is the finished version right here. Here's the finished version. And if I go here and take a look at level one looks like this. And if I take a look at my, I want to look at my section marker. So I'm going to go here. It's turned off right now, so I'll go to Reveal Hidden Elements. And my section marker should be here. Where is it? Don't see it. Where is my section marker? Huh. Don't see it. All right, well, let's see here. We'll get out of there. Yeah, that should be there. Maybe I'll put it on the second floor. Let me take a look. Should be through both of them, but let me take a look here. Huh, weird. All right, let me go down here to section. Okay. Section. Okay, so that's there. Yeah, this should work. Let's see here, section. Okay, here it is. This is the section right here. Now, where is this coming from? This is coming from section 2. Let me go back over here because that section came from somewhere. And look at this right now, and I don't see it. Let's see here. Am I missing it? Once again. I don't see it. I don't see that. All right. That's a little weird. That's a little weird. All right, not sure why that's not letting me see that, because that is exactly what I'm not expecting, but we'll get out of there, and we'll go to level 2, see if that's, I don't see it there either. Yeah, weird, okay, where did it come from then? Huh, okay. Well, you're going to put in a section. So the section means you're basically going to take a look at a side of the structure and make sure that it fits. Okay, so that means, and we've done this before, but I'll just go ahead and do this again. This is our, yeah, this is the level 1 that I just did here. I'm just going to go to my level 1 here. All right, now what I'm going to do here, oh, I already put a section here, didn't I? Yes, I did. So I got that there. And if I go ahead and double click on this, it shows me, okay, so that's what that looks like, okay, and that view would actually work. And so you can actually use that. Oh, you know what here? This I actually put it on the floor, okay. Well, that's why you look at section views. So you get the section marker, and now this, you're going to see how far down this is right here. This is pretty far down. And so, yes, okay, that's why it needed some room, because you had to have these. You had to have room for the can lights. Okay, so that's why it's recessed right there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what you have right over here is what you're going to want is, in this particular case, you're going to want to pull this over like this once you make a section and pull it down. And then that is where you're going to go ahead and put in the different details like we see over here. And this one primarily, everything's pretty much there. So you're just going to label the items like you see right here, because yours are good. If you use the same wall I did, it's going to be right there. So you want to go ahead and do this, and you also are going to want to put in the little sticky note right here, which is called a masking field right there, a masking region. And you go ahead and do that to put this together. So that is how we make the wall section. And then other than that, I've got, you're going to go ahead and the step number 17 says create a sheet for the wall section. It's already created, so you just have to drag it on there. Using the earth floor type in a height offset level of -1 foot, you're going to create a yard. Using the generic 12-inch floor, create a sidewalk. Add trees and bushes and cars, because I have those, and you can go ahead and put those together. So that is where we're going. Any questions before I let you guys kind of jump into this here? All set? Okay, well, I will go ahead and I think that's enough.
Can you show the masking thing?
Yep, the masking. What I would do here, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. So over here, the masking element, it's actually right up here. If you go to annotate, and all the stuff's out here under annotate, and right here you got region. And if you click this drop down, you got a masking region. In the masking region, it's basically like a sticky note. So if I like make a rectangle and just put a sticky note like right here and pick it right there and then go over like this. Did I go there? Oh, went right back to there. I'm gonna make it there we go. So I'm gonna go here and go like this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then when I do that, it's gonna cover that up, hit the green check mark. See that right there?
Mhm.
And then you could actually then just draw a detail line to cover that up. So I just go ahead and go here to there and to there and to there. See?
Okay.
Looks very nice and neat. Okay. By the way, if you zoom out, the graphics card kind of like does this kind of thing. It kind of now you see it, now you don't kind of a thing. It's just that's not your fault. That's just the incompatibility of the graphics card. But that is how we do that. That is how you'd make a section marker. I think you guys got that together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you back your screens and let you guys work on this. And again, we are going to have the rest of tonight to work on this, and which will give you a little about an hour and 15 or so. And then after that, we'll have time next week. So that's what we're going to be working on, or rather, the week after next. All right. All right, let's go at it and see how far we can get tonight. And if you do get the whole thing done, feel free to save it, and I will. I'll get you started on the next project, so we can do that. I realize some of you guys are making great progress.
Mr. Brandon, which one walls is inside out? How do you do the footprint?
Select, if your wall's inside out, select the wall
Uh-huh.
and then right click and choose change wall orientation.
Oh, gosh. Okay,
Yep.
thank
That should work. Yes, bless you. Oh, Alan, do you have your assignment? Do you have the handout, Alan? Do you have this right here?
Nah, I left it in my car.
Well, let me get you because it'll help you to have that. Yeah. Oh, it's this funny thing. It's like I have my students, and then my high school students, I have to take the papers back because if I don't, they will lose them and I'll have to print them all over again. It's so
Nah, you can get it back when I leave.
What's that?
I said, you can get it back when I leave.
No, I don't get that. The thing is, see, you guys, I trust you guys, but yeah. Oh, okay. All right, so the chat. Which one do you want? Okay, so you're working on three. What's the problem, Evan? There's yes. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, select this one. This is negative 66. Zero. Okay, pressure speed. See if All right, let's see what we can do here. A little easier than leaning over you. So let me try this right here. All right, so over here, okay. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right, let me just kind of take over for a second here, see what we got happening here. Okay, so what you got happening here is, if I see this correctly, okay, you're saying that on the, okay, level 1, all right, this is your level 1. I'm looking at yours, right, Addison?
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, your stairs here, good. Levels in here. All right, so those look good. And then your 3D view, you're just saying you're not, okay, so they're not, let's see here. Okay, let's go to level 1, and let's take a look at this. Okay, looks like stairs. Yeah, stairs are actually that's weird. All right. I'm not seeing anything yet. Okay, okay. So what I'm seeing right now is it looks like this is actually coming down too far, right? Okay. I don't know why. Let's see here. Huh. It's weird. I don't really know. All right, you're gonna have to do a little bit of research here. Let's see what we can find out. Okay, so now we have this here. Let's put in a section, see what's happening here. Section. Okay, you got a sloping floor. Did you intend for that? Okay. Let me try this. Yeah, something wrong with this floor. All right, I'll get rid of that. Oh, you had a floor on top of a floor, I guess. Okay, let's try this again. All right. Okay, let's put in the floor now. All right, and you want a ceramic floor, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this. Okay, it's going to be a wood joist. Okay, 0. All right. See if this fixed it. Yeah, it's better. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it's better now. So your floor is where it should be. So does that help?
Yes. Also,
The what now?
the under floor plans on level 3, my floor plan, there's nothing there.
Okay. Okay, we'll do this. We'll okay. Okay, the reason why is you don't have anything there yet. Oh, I see. Okay, so okay, let's do this. Okay, so what you want to do here is to go ahead and see that. You're going to want to go here and you're going to want to turn on your underlay. So if I go here and if I turn on the first floor, you'll be able to see it now. There it is now. Okay, and then you'll be able to do your floor and your roof there too. Okay,
Sweet, thank you.
nice. Looks good. Looks good. All right, looking good, you guys. Yeah, I'm looking at yours right now. Yeah. Okay. Let me show what's going on there. What happened is you've actually got. Let's take over for a second here. Okay, these walls right here. What they need to do is, if you go here, we just go attach top of base and just click on the roof. And when we click on the roof, it's going to go ahead and make those go down. So I'll just do those one at a time. See what I'm doing right here? Try it again.
Okay, I think I did the on the third one instead of the second one. So I just didn't know like in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on. We tried to be on the third floor.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, attach top base. So yeah, I think that's you may have to get rid of some stuff. But anything that actually projects through here, if we attach it for here, we can go ahead and do that. And then yeah, because the third floor, there's unless you can actually make the walls go further if you want to have that. If you want to have a full blown, let me write that up for a second.
Oh well, should have been my second floor. I don't. Can I copy it and drop it down?
Yeah, yeah. And so what you would do is let's go here to level 3. Just got level 3, and so you want all this to go down. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and grab. Okay, I want to grab.
I can redo the closet.
Let me hide a couple things. Okay, then we're going to level 2. Actually, I'm just going to paste. Paste. Yeah. Well, let's just see if we can't do this.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Oop, try it again. Paste. Clipboard. Align it in place. Oh. Try this again. I think we're okay. All right, carry on. Okay. Yeah.
I try to define like so
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Bernard, so my second set of steps was the third floor. It's like hovering over the shaft. It's not
Okay.
like on the floor.
Let me take a seat.
I did a box so you can see like the
Yep.
second top.
Yep, I think this has to do with something I left in the template. Let me just kind of grab it here. The I think these floors should be 0,
Oh, okay.
and that's on me. That's just it was something that was left as an artifact, and so yeah, that's kind of just how that was. And
Yeah, that looks
it's
much better now.
yeah, so I think you're good to go.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, and if you see it on the other floors, you just need to change it so it's not -6 inches.
Okay.
Yep. We're good, you guys. What I'm seeing here.
And we'll see you. Break.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Mr. Brennan, my uh, roof won't connect at a triangle.
Okay. All right, take a look. Okay, all that is right now, it actually is, but what's happening is your section box is it's actually not showing it to you. So if you,
Oh, that's blocking it.
yeah, that's all. Yeah, and the thing is
Oh.
common, it's this, yeah, this is how you learn. So it's a great tool, but if it's not showing you what you want, it can be a little confusing. But
Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha. Thank you.
yeah.
So Mr. Brennan, pretty much whatever we create on one side, we can copy, mirror. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm. Some things don't always work quite right,
Yeah,
but
you gotta adjust it. Like with the stairs,
yeah,
I had to kind of snug it up against
yeah,
the wall a little bit.
exactly. So, yeah, but for the most part, yes. It's 6:30 right now, so start to think about how much you want to get done before you wrap it up. You want to pretty much be ready to kind of close things up right around in 15 minutes. So start to wrap that up right there, and then we will complete this after break. We'll come back, and on Tuesday, April something or other, 9th or 10th, I think something, we will be back. So yeah. So just feel free to go ahead and do that. And of course, if you have any questions, I'm here to help out with those. But looking good, you guys. It's looking good. Yeah, have a great break. Hey, you too. Thank you. All right. See you guys. Have a good break.
Hey, you too.
Yep. Yep. Thanks. All right. I will see you now.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What type of sofa is this?
What type of what now?
What type of sofa?
Oh, that's uh that sofa. It just sofa 72 inches. Doesn't. That's all that it is. So if you take a look under component, you should be able to see furniture up here,
Yeah.
and that one just called sofa, I guess. Yeah. Should be in your should be in the
Yeah, it's just a regular table, right?
yeah, and the thing, yeah, it's all in the components. You just gotta grab it. It's all there. Yeah, that's it right there. Sofa's right there, 54-inch right there, and then if you grab this right here, that's a table. Yeah. So, and by the way, up here when you go to component, you can actually, if you click this drop down here, you can actually do a search for what you're looking for right up here. So you can grab those from there too. See you next time. Yeah, we'll see you. Happy Easter.
I was trying to find an accent table.
What's that?
I was trying to find an accent table. So
Oh.
I've got like a little hallway, and I want to put like a mirror with an accent table under it, and a
Oh,
runner rug or
Well,
something.
you can look online. You're not limited to what's out.
Yeah, I was trying to find one.
Yeah.
That really got. All right, Mr. Brennan, have a good break.
Yeah, have a good
See ya.
Easter, and we'll see you on Tuesday. I think it's the 7th. So have a great one. Okay.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Yeah. Be careful out there. It's raining.